I want to share with you the silent aging of the heart. 7 stages of life. 7 stages. You see, the most beautiful thing about life is that as you age, of course, your heart will be aging. But the most beautiful thing is that your heart will be 10, 20 years younger. There are people that are walking in this world, maybe they are 40 or 50, and their heart is maybe 20, 30 years older than them. That is their calendar age. And that will not help the person to age gracefully. Let me give you the 7 stages of life, the 7 stages of life and how the heart actually behaves. Alright? And then at the end, I will tell you the food that you need to eat and things you need to do to keep the heart strong and age slowly. You see, the heart, as we know, is the really engine that drives the body. Just like the car is driven by the engine in the car or the truck. You see, the heart works so hard. It's a small organ. If you fist up, like your fist, that's the size. And it has to pump blood with oxygen and nutrients, glucose to your brain and every organ. And it travels about 60,000 miles. 60,000 miles. It's like traveling from London to Accra about over 19 times. And that is the work of the heart. That's the reason why we have to really take care of the heart. You see, when we are born from 0 to 10 years of age, from 0 to 10 years of age, the heart is small. It beats very, very fast, 120 times to 160 times per minute. And the heart muscle is so soft and flexible. It needs less pressure to move the blood around. As they move to the next stage of life, stage 2, teenage years, 11 to 19 years of age, the heart gets stronger and bigger, and it beats slower a bit, about 70 to 100 times per minute. The blood is pumped with more power to support the growth and activity of teenagers, and the heart muscle is still flexible and efficient. In the 20s and 30s, stage 3 of life, we call them young adults. Here, the heart is at the strongest and most efficient. Heart rate is 60 times to 100 times per minute. Heart muscle is thick, strong, and works well. And blood pressure is normal. Okay, but then as we get to stage 4 of our lives, that is 40s and 50s, here the heart muscle starts to slowly get stiffer or it stiffens. Okay, and blood vessel begin to narrow due to fat deposit. It's called atherosclerosis, and the blood pressure may start to rise. That is why when you're in the 40s and 50s, you can't have the same pressure as somebody in the 30s and 40s. Okay, but these days, unfortunately, because of lifestyle, young people in the 40s or 30s are having the same problem as the 60s and 80s. Now, stage 5 of life is called older adults. Here, the heart walls, the wall of the heart become thicker and less flexible. So the heart may take longer to fill with blood. So the heartbeat may become slower and irregular at times. Blood flows actually, or what you call the blood flow slows slightly. It doesn't flow very, very quickly. And the heart works harder during activity. Stage 6 of life, we call the seniors, the 70s and 80s. Here, the heart pumping strength start to weaken. Your blood vessels stiffer, it gets stiffer and narrower. And there's a high risk of blood pressure and clots and heart diseases. Okay, and here, the heart may not respond quickly to sudden changes like exercises or climbing stairs. So there's the individuals in the 70s, 80s experience fatigue all the time or sometimes. The last stage, stage 7, we call them very elderly, 90s. Here, the heart is much less efficient. The heart muscle is weaker and stiffer, and blood flow is reduced, and any stress or illness or physical effort can be harder for the heart to manage. here the person may experience irregular heartbeat, and it's become more common. Because you see, here, when as we age, in the 50s, 60s, the heart valve gets stiffer. The natural pacemaker, the pathways of the natural pacemaker develop fibrous tissue. It means scarring, and that slows down the signal and causes irregular heartbeat. Of course, amount of fluid in the blood also reduces, so circulation becomes poorer. That is why, beloveds, it's very important to work on the heart so that the heart will be 10, 20 years younger. It is 100% possible as we age, so that you can have graceful aging. But what are the food we should be eating? Food number one, fatty fish. Fatty fish mean mackerel, sardines, salmon. They're really good. Leafy green vegetables, kale, spinach, but not too much of spinach because of the acid. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, they're very, very good for the heart. Nuts and seeds. And then whole grain, oat, quinoa, brown rice, they're really very good. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, organic coconut oil, avocados, legumes, beans. Beans should be your friend, okay, to eat it. Well, food cannot be your friend, but in any way, I'd say just love it. Beans really healthy. Well, dark chocolate is so healthy for our health. Garlic, green tea, be taking green tea 2 cups a day is good, or at least 1 cup a day. Tomatoes. Do regular exercise. When you do regular exercise, you strengthen the heart, and then have 7-8 hours night sleep. It's important. Manage stress by breath work. Bring stress level down. Avoid smoking, avoid alcohol, and bring down your weight, and avoid refined carbohydrate or sugars. All right, and keep away from negative people. That will help you a lot. Beloveds, if you have heart problems, enlarged heart or heart failure, number one place to go is Natural Link Limited. We have formulas that cleans the arteries and strengthen the heart, and you can add the food to help you reach your goal. Remember this number. Call +44738 464 7300. Share this number, be a blessing to somebody. Go to my YouTube channel, put in Dr. James Natural Link. Dr. James Natural Link. Go there to subscribe, and you will not miss any of the future programs. Thank you so much.